Think about anything right now because
I have
this whole like what does predictions matter today?
I have reason to believe that Ghost is gonna start strong. No, dang it! I thought maybe they're gonna score right there, but it really, to me, this match comes down to Atomic and Justin and how the defenses handle both of those players.
Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on both of them as we have NRG in the orange and Ghost in the blues. Early aggression from NRG. It's not resulted in a goal just yet as Turbo lofts that one nice and high. Turbo, a player for me to keep my eye on right now. Here, Gibbs attributing Turbo with the destruction of the big three, but I feel like Turbo's been notably quiet for a player of his caliber and his legend, his celebrity.
Yeah, to me last week, his big contribution was definitely defensive. He had a couple of nice goals, but he's definitely had a quieter goal-scoring season.
Garrett with the challenge, Justin now to follow it up. He's alone up here, got it over the top of Memory onto the corner. Illusion's backwards, and net Garrett comes in, but Atomic's got him beat now back to midfield. He'll look for the pass in here, was here to Memory. Turbo Pulse still playing the Fennec today. He'll get it off across and into the blue corner. Rocking some new titanium light rocket pass wheels as well. Nice and pretty. Back pass here towards Garrett.
You know, after you've won 3 world championships, it's really all about style at that.
It is about, it's just about, can I do it prettier this time? Garrett off the corner, Justin up, a shot on target. Atomic's got the save, backflip save in net, what a play. And now, 3:29 on the clock, Turbo's looking to have the back pass to Justin. See if they can keep this drive going. No goals yet here in our fourth series rather.
Emery expecting that ball to hit the ceiling. Justin made the better read, but still, NRG not able to quite break down Ghost. And I really am excited to see how Ghost play because they have impressed me this season. It has been a wonderful thing to watch this team play some strong Rocket League ever since the season started. And NRG, definitely, I think, going to be their toughest competition, but they're handling it well right now.
Garrett with a shot towards the goal. Atomic's got it away again. He has been the standout player for Ghost throughout the season. Continues here in game number 1 against NRG. A pinch off the wall. Memory will get up and make the block. This one back into the box. Illusion and Atomic kind of on top of each other. Garrett,
look at NRG
back into his corner. NRG really finding each other right now.
Always finding a way to hang on to the ball. That's the one thing that they are so good at. They will make any touch that will keep possession for them. And that's why they're so dangerous. They command so much time in control.
There's Turbo Pulse off of Garrett's touch. Lofted into the box. Memory off the back wall. Back out towards Illusion. A nice pass play. He will transition well. Here's a shot from Atomic. The block from Garrett comes through. He's got Turbo Pulse in the midfield as they look to transition. Justin hanging on the back line right now. Illusion out of his corner. Back to Atomic. They've got it behind GarrettG, the most difficult place for him to deal with. Now Turbo. Off to the edge. Past Illusion. Now challenging Memory. Wins that one. Atomic shot high. Follow up on the double tap broken up by Justin.
Justin knew. He didn't even wait. He's like, yeah, he's going for a double tap. Immediately went out the wall.
Oh, Garrett to Justin. The pass back down. Garrett's in. Looks for Justin once more. Actually just takes the shot himself. Ooh. It was wide, and now the counterattack. Illusion's airborne. Sends it towards the goal, but it's wide, and he doesn't have the follow-up. Now Atomic. He'll come in, but Justin's got him beat. Now Turbo up against Memory. Leaves it as Memory had him.
And Turbo went hard in the midfield there. Definitely put Justin in an awkward position to handle. Strong shot coming at him, and fortunately for NRG, it wasn't on the mark, but Turbo doing a nice job controlling his own corner boost. That was a big play, even though they haven't broken out yet. Holding onto your own corner boost is an important aspect of making sure you have enough in the tank to break out.
Final minute. Can Ghost hold on to the pressure? A demolition on a Justin will help. Now Memory leave that one. Garrett goes for this and falling down onto the ball as well. A pass from Turbo. Justin's not there. Atomic into the corner. GarrettG's got the challenge, but it goes underneath Atomic. He was expecting Atomic to touch that. Now Turbo onto the back foot of Memory. Illusion have to turn this one around in his own corner. Gives Turbo lots of time to move in and challenge. Now Atomic out of his box, out to Illusion. Shot towards the goal, and Garrett's got it away. Now Justin with control. Leaves the ball, actually. Doesn't even touch it, but manages to recover off the wall and make contact. 19 seconds left. Overtime looming in game number 1. As Atomic's up onto the backboard. Gets 2 touches, but no good. Now
demo.
Turbo Pulse, demo onto him, might open up some space here, but it's not looking like it right now as they're back in midfield with 5 seconds left. Turbo's up, got Justin in the midfield, and Memory will put it behind both of them. This one should send us to overtime. In game number 1, Ghost versus NRG, a close one.
You could see Garrett right at the end trying to get up to that midfield line as quick as possible because he knew if that ball ended up in Ghost's hands, it was going to be a strong push at 0 seconds. But this is a great game 1 from Ghost. It'll be interesting to see if NRG continues to get into space. They have a lot of trust.
Where's the shot? Here's Turbo up. No defender challenged him. Atomic on the goal line makes the save. His Turbo shot was a bit defendable. And now moving back into the NRG half. A beat on Atomic. Give the ball to Illusion. Justin on the backboard. It passes away from him, and now Garrett over the top of Memory. Memory's got to break this up, and he does. Illusion tries to come in, but Garrett makes the shot. Memory's got to make another touch, and he does again. Memory on the defense, standing strong for Ghost, and now advancing back. A beat on Turbo Pulse in the air. Leaves Justin alone. Garrett getting hounded in net. He avoids the demolition, and Justin buys him so much time in the corner. Get out of this one just safe. Another challenge in the air makes it aggressive for Ghost, but here comes NRG on the far side. Garrett's got one beat. Memory in the corner gets the challenge, and it's been an aggressive, flashy, fireworks heavy first minute of overtime. Justin's shot blocked by Illusion. We keep playing.
No, he waited, loving the pressure from Ghost, and NRG are having to work for every inch to break out of their own half. Illusion trying to find a gap. Justin controls that midfield boost and a little hiccup, but they figured it out.
Turbo will pinch it off the wall. There's Justin in, but Memory's got him this time, and now up against Garrett. The ball will stall out. Illusion comes in. Garrett just builds a wall, says, get out of my half. And Illusion's got to try and look for the pass here. Atomic up onto the backboard, going for this one. Garrett's got it away.
Man, Ghost loving the pressure they're putting NRG under. Justin having to dodge demos, and Turbo thankfully there to follow up. And this is going to be a good match.
It's Turbo on challenge on the wall. 1:43 into overtime. Justin kind of leaving a lot of space behind that ball. Memory was able to get there, and Illusion was trying to find the finisher. Now Turbo past Atomic. Atomic adjusts. He gets demolished for his efforts. Turbo will look for boost steals as well. Now Justin out to Garrett.
Great read.
Caught, intercepted by Illusion, and now here comes Ghost. Atomic looking for the goal. Gets it past one. The pass is not going to work. He tried to put it across the goal, but Justin was able to block. NRG's defense keeping it out of the box entirely right now. All up to Justin here. Gets bumped high. Memory with some space, but Garrett's got it underneath him. Follows this out, lofts it high, looking for Justin on the far side. Actually keeps the ball to himself. Justin tries to cut across. Here's Turbo, but the block comes through. Ghost holds on as we're halfway into a second game.
Couple of big touches from NRG, and now the air dribble looking for Atomic, and Justin there to meet it. Big stop, huge demo on NRG to kill that counterattack, and Ghost refusing to let NRG out of their own half if they can help it.
Turbo carries it onto the wall, challenged by two defenders. Justin with a very tight half flip. Gets back onto his own side. Looks to carry this one past Memory. Gets it neutral onto the side wall. Atomic will look for the carry plays. Justin underneath him. Just his presence creating a threat. Turbo's challenge in midfield. Garrett looks for this one, but the bounce very strong. No one really able to gain control, and now Atomic in the air. Justin with a nice pre-flip action to get it across the midfield line.
And Justin has just all game long been so good at taking away any of Atomic's touches towards the wall. He's the first one there because he knows how dangerous it can be.
Turbo onto the far wall. Memory's got it. Justin looks for play. Atomic's in the midfield, puts it up high, and Justin will tuck it away. Memory's not going to get a shot here. Now Garrett holding on to this one. Baits in. Memory gets it over the top of him, actually. It looked like he was going to go underneath. Now Turbo out towards Garrett. Up for the shot. Off the ceiling. Atomic's got it away. Justin demolished means that there's a two-man offense right now, and Garrett demolished as well. Justin's got to move in. It looks like maybe chaos created. Getting tangled up on top of each other. Garrett winning two.
Good couple of challenges. And now they got Atomic in a bit of a weird spot here.
But he's still the perfect recovery, perfect clear. That ball bounced off the backboard. Now Justin in the air, past one, towards the corner. Illusion's got it away. Turbo pulls up for the follow-up, and it's blocked by Atomic. Here's Garrett to finish the game, and Atomic's got it off the crossbar and out. What are you talking about? Ghost keeps the game going.
You thought maybe that was it for NRG. Couple of nice touches to keep it on the Ghost half, but now they got to handle it, and Garrett can keep that out too. It's back and forth. Ghost, offense, defense, NRG having to work for everything. And what a game open! They get it!
What a play! Ghost finally break through. And I'm not going to lie, the moment they held off, they gained so much momentum on that defensive stand. All three star players from NRG get a shot. Atomic blocks them all. I think Memory got one too, maybe. And then they fly down the other side, find the demos, keep the shot on target, and with speed, that was all they needed there. One shot, one goal. And that's Ghost with the first game. That was game one.
Yeah.
We got at least two more.
It finally came down to NRG missing a clear off the wall. I believe it was Turbo who just didn't find that tap. And there was finally enough people crashing the NRG net. They demoed GarrettG, the follow-up, and Justin was the last one rotating in, but he was really banking on Turbo being able to buy him a few moments more, and unfortunately, it finally broke NRG down. They couldn't continue to make these tough touches, and at long last, Ghost are rewarded for a phenomenal offensive game. NRG played some great defense, but finally couldn't hold them off.
And Atomic having a great game here. 5 shots, 5 saves. He had the assist on the go-ahead goal here. And it wasn't Justin versus Atomic, and particularly on the 1v1 challenge game. Justin was constantly up on Atomic's butt and just taking the ball away from him, putting it away, but Atomic eventually makes them crack, and it was Atomic on the goal line. Oh my goodness, that was, I was like, the moment you called Garrett coming in, I'm like, this is the end of the game.
I know, I thought he was going to nail it.
And man, his shot placement could have been slightly better, but he still had it if Atomic didn't get up in there and pinch it off the crossbar. What a play.
Whew. A rare thing to see NRG have one, Justin get the air dribble and almost dunk it in. Turbo waiting there for the follow-up touch.
That ball was halfway in.
Yeah, and Atomic made a great save, and you thought, finally, no one is in position for Ghost. GarrettG is going to deliver the hammer blow. And he placed it a little too high, and Atomic punched it out.
Man, game number 1 goes to Ghost. A day where every series seems to not be going the way as expected. This one's living up to its name as well, and at this point, I don't know what's going to happen, and that's my favorite way to watch Rocket League.
Well, expecting a little bit more out of NRG in the challenge game, because Ghost did miss a couple of touches, and NRG had a lot of respect for them in that game 1. I think they're going to lose a little bit, play a little bit more aggressive, more risky. We'll see if Ghost handle that well.
Here's Garrett. Challenge against the defense. Illusion's got him, and Justin demolished in the backfield. This leaves it wide open for Illusion, but couldn't quite get it around the post, and that one's going to be a missed opportunity. Ghost with the opportunity to take an early lead after not scoring anything in regulation in game number 1. That one comes and goes.
It was definitely close to open, but he really did have to put the ball perfectly in the right part of the net if you wanted to score. There was definitely time to respawn and get in position. Definitely a tough touch to make.
Justin on the top of Atomic, a nice second challenge. Turbo Pulse is advancing, gets 2 defenders up on it. Can he find his teammate here? Looks for the pass across. Justin's up, looks for the shot. It's just wide. Nearly connected with Turbo Pulse again, which would have been a flashy play. But with 3:37 left to go, still no goals scored in game 2. The pass across on the ground. Justin waits out the defense, now back onto him. Illusion's got this one to the corner. GarrettG will look for the follow-up. He's got Turbo Pulse in the midfield. It's a rare thing. Pops high. Here comes Justin in for a shot. Memory's got the save.
Rare thing to see Justin turned away from the goal so many times. Came into this week leading the league in goals with 12. And right now at 0. GarrettG to the back post and off target.
Just a bit wide. NRG's getting flashy. Right now they're struggling with any of them. Justin with just the most perfect of carries, but not able to use it in any way, shape, or form. Here comes Garrett with a shot, and this one finally goes in. NRG scores their first goal of the series.
GarrettG just drilled that. I mean, Atomic just trying to buy a little space, but unfortunately put it right on the nose, and he just smashed that. Oh, it tipped off a Ghost car, had a blue trail.
I think it was just the very, very end. It was in either way. They tried to make the block, but not quite able to get there. And NRG with a lead in game 2. See if they can hold on to this one. 1 goal has been enough to win the game so far.
And you
wall. Atomic without a great touch. Turbo Pulse, though, couldn't get it underneath the crossbar. And Ghost, they dodge a bullet.
You definitely feel the difference, though. Ghost nowhere near able to generate the same level of offense as they had in game 1. NRG definitely the ones putting Ghost on defense. Forced into the long clear for Memory.
Here at halftime. NRG on defense right now, holding the lead.
Oh, 2 demos.
Illusion and Justin both demolished. They're looking for the bumps, but Garrett on the respawn gets the challenge. And the Ghost midfield play all amuck. Now Justin moving in. No challenges on him. His shot is wide, and Illusion up. Will get it off to the corner. Now the follow from Garrett. This one a much more close shot. but not quite able to get there, and he actually kind of clears this one, and Volution wound up with ball control. Now looking for the dribble on Turbo. Gets crowded. 2 defenders out. Memory, though, not going to be able to get control of this one immediately. So that was going to be a one-touch shot if they were to make a use of that double commit.
Close one. NRG sort of flubbing the awkward touch, and now is a strong shot. Turbo tipped off the wall, but Ghost finally able to get a little bit of footing here in game 2. Wonderful back pass to Volution and deflect it.
Those aerial reads have gotten so good over the past few years. Players able to challenge each other in the most ridiculous of positions where it used to be uncontested. Justin will go for this one by himself. Spending so much boost just to get that ball to midfield. Now emptying the tank. He'll get the flick over one. Atomic's touch is just kind of aloft, and he's going to need some help from his teammates. Garrett passed one into the corner. Volution waits this one out, and now where's the rest of NRG? They've got to be in position. Here's Turbo. Gets it out, but Volution followed it toe-to-toe, wheel-to-wheel. Now back to midfield. Justin without much contact. Garrett to get over the top. 2 players falling back for Ghost. He'll make the stop.
GarrettG putting on a masterclass on how to challenge the ball in that sequence there. Slow down in the corner. Make sure you get behind it. Quality touches beating the next guy, or at least keeping it in the same spot. And long pass to Turbo. Can't quite get it. Here comes Garrett. Awkward shot, and Atomic the first one to it.
Got the save. Memory's got it away. Turbo will be the first one to the ball for NRG. Over to the side. Volution makes contact. Now back across the field. 39 seconds left. Ghost only trailing by 1. They just need any goal. Atomic in the midfield. Not too much. Here comes Garrett. He's got it set up. Justin just has to find a way underneath, and he will. Not going to miss that one. 2-0 now for NRG.
So it slips by Atomic right there, and then that's a slight mistiming, and Volution gets punched out. Justin, clinical as always, right above the net. Just make sure you get above it and under the bar. And that's just 2 big misses, and Volution couldn't cover up.
30 seconds left. Ghost, they only have 1 goal in this series, but it was in overtime with game number 1.
4 minutes. 4.5 minutes into overtime.
It took 9 minutes to get on the board. It took 9 minutes for anybody to get on the board. 15 seconds left, though. This game's starting to look out of hand. The pass is not quite there. Behind Memory, that one will fall all the way to the corner. It's going to take them as much time as they needed to score the first goal just to get it out of their half, and that's not even going to happen at this point. Game 2 going to be going to NRG as they've tied up the series. And a game that looked a little bit more normal, at least by week 3 standards.
They definitely did put more pressure on Ghost, because it really was game 1, NRG expecting Ghost to come up with some touches off the walls and backing off, ready for the big boomer clear. And in this game, they just got a little bit more in Ghost's face and made it a lot tougher on them to have the space to recover if they didn't come up with a touch. So well done from NRG, putting the squeeze on a little bit, and then they finally break them down.
GarrettG's shot, powerful. The go-ahead goal. This was the first goal, rather.
Yeah, that's the first goal. I want to see if he should have had this. Memory was right there, but
that's on. The ball is almost all the way in.
Well, no, Memory was the first guy. It tipped off a Memory, and then
the trail was blue after left Memory there.
Yeah. Tipped off the bottom of his car. So I think honestly, if Memory, instead of jumping straight up, jumps to angle his car out, he probably saves that ball.
Interesting. Well, Garrett gets one on the board. Justin got the other one, and NRG now tie up the series. Guaranteed at least game 4. And NRG still, I'm still looking for that moment where I'm like, Turbo, welcome to North America, you know?
I mean, he hasn't had to do much. Tell you what. He's
the 3-time achieves.
I know. He's got players like Garrett and Justin. He's trolling them today, by the way, wearing his Season 5 World Champion.
Yes. We don't get to see it, though, because he hasn't scored yet.
Yeah, I know, right? So, tell you what. I'm going to park my camera. I will watch Turbo Pulsa and tell you what I think he is doing on this NRG team.
Give me your thoughts about the 3-time and how he plays here in the West.
Well, for one, that was not a good clear off the wall.
Atomic here. Garrett. Turbo. Caught kind of in no man's land. Lucian's got it over the top of him. Looking for a double tap here. The follow-up not quite there, and Memory backs up. Just does not trust his read. And now GarrettG will be able to advance down. NRG had an opportunity, or was in a threatened position there.
Yeah.
Get away with it for free.
Memory didn't have boost when he had that ball come out his way.
Now Atomic. GarrettG out to Justin. Nice redirect. Lucian gets it off to Memory on the side. Now we'll play it back to midfield. Atomic on the edge. This comes back down. Justin. Took the shot, Atomic got the save, Turbo Pulsa pick up boost on his way out, try to strand Ghost a bit in their own half for a moment. Garrett looking for more demolitions. It's not quite going to happen, but might have created enough chaos to create an opening, and now another bump on the goal line, but Atomic, a great clear midfield. The bump's not going to matter. GarrettG has to get this one away. Turbo's going to have to help him out. 2 players just to get a clear off to the side. This means Ghost is going to stay up on offense for just a moment.
And Turbo really just going for that touch off his own wall because he saw that was an awkward play for Garrett and noticed the poor touch and just wanted to control things. Atomic makes a great save. Nice bump from Turbo to give GarrettG a free reign here.
He's going to try, and he's going to make you. Oh, it was so close. It was off the post, but not quite able to get the goal. He had the shot. Now the pass back from Justin to Turbo, blocked by Atomic and Illusion. GarrettG not feeling comfortable advancing forward. He'll play defensive instead. Now out of his half, getting challenged by Illusion. A nice jump to get away from him, but loses the ball to Atomic. A double commit from Ghost. Turbo's got one beat. Garrett looks for Illusion, but doesn't find the demo. Illusion should be able to get this one out. Turbo also demolished. Ghost recover.
And Illusion was expecting Turbo to come up with that touch. He was playing the block. But so far, 2 minutes in, Turbo really is just letting Justin and GarrettG facilitate the rotation. He just fills out the slot. Nice demo. He's going to have to rotate back into net here after he sees the awkward touch, but doesn't have any boost, and he was really expecting Ghost to be putting on the pressure.
Garrett following this one down. Memory towards the backboard. Justin's up, plays it to the side, but Illusion's already ready and waiting. Back into the midfield. A nice touch from Justin to extend the counter. And then Memory out of his own corner to play this off the ceiling. Follows along, pitches it into the corner, past Turbo. Onto the wall, tries to wait out Garrett, but it's not going to work. He just bulldozes his way through him. Now back to midfield. Gets demolished, but not before he puts the ball into the blue corner. Atomic will look for the clear. Justin back, keeping the ball in midfield. Memory high with still a third of a tank to work with.
Now I do have to give credit. Turbo is really good at forcing Ghost to show their hand. Like, he'll be beat to a ball, and he'll just boost at them, and they see that name tag coming at them, and Ghost immediately launch the ball up the pitch. They're expecting to be challenged. He does make Ghost give away what they're going to try and do real quick.
Good push from Ghost there, but easily, definitely handled by GarrettG, and he gets another block here. The defense holding on as Atomic will finally get the shot. The pressure has been building for the last 15 seconds or so, and finally in a great spot, Atomic puts one in, and Ghost has the lead.
There's the real pressure.
Garrett just
couldn't get the clear, and Atomic, that is one heck of a shot from Atomic to come across that and still fit that in between the goalposts. Very easy shot to push wide, and he just nailed that one.
They got the defense all amuck and then made use of it, but on the other side on the kickoff, defenders wide, the challenge will miss, and Justin ties the game.
Big win, and just perfect read off the ceiling bounce and beats the defense back. Ghost thinking maybe a couple extra moments to get back in position, and Justin's so fast he didn't let him have it.
No moments allowed. Gotta be perfect. Here comes Turbo. Looking for a second kickoff goal, this one high in Memory. Will adjust. Now Illusion up, a play over the top of Garrett, and a demolition. Justin will crowd in. Garrett's spawn is kind of chaotic here. They're gonna have to sort themselves out. Now Justin off of Memory, keeps moving up. Turbo challenging Justin as well. All of NRG struggling to get power onto this ball because of Ghost interference.
Much better clear from Turbo. Forces Memory all the way back.
Now Memory. Carrying this high, Turbo's got it. Onto the wall, Atomic will clear it away. Out towards Illusion, Justin's there, but Illusion got all of it. Now GarrettG over to the side. Nobody helping him out here right now. And Memory be able to challenge in, get it into the orange. Turbo out of his corner, over the top of Atomic. He's still going to hold on to it, got a bit of boost to work with, and Illusion will be able to get it off of his hood, but Justin now advancing. Memory back into the corner with 45 seconds remaining. NRG
he's looking
open to take the lead, but Turbo just couldn't find that one, and he was zoning his own teammates off the ball. Now with 36 seconds left, some crowds from Ghost looking for demos in the goal. GarrettG able to dodge them and back out to midfield. Illusion now looking for his teammates. The pass back to Atomic. Pinch comes off onto Turbo's hood. 20 seconds left, all tied up. A shot from midfield. Illusion's got the counter. He's going to extend it himself. Justin's there, beats him at the midfield. Where's the rest of his teammates? Here comes Turbo and Garrett. Garrett up 4, but Memory's got him beat. And with 10 seconds left, NRG looking to pressure. Garrett, can he find the shot?
Oh my goodness!
GarrettG on the pass from Justin, and they've got the lead on 7 seconds.
What is that? Atomic's too far forward, but what is that? Illusion didn't believe that at all. He's like, no way that goes into the net. He's rotating to take the missed touch. And boy.
You know, all of Ghost is like, all right, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Easy clap. Well done. Oh, my goodness. That one, can they put the goal in here at 0 seconds? No, a backflip in the midfield means that one's over. NRG in style take game 3 and now on match point. That was, you like that one better than the Kronovi goal?
I
don't know. I think I'm still on the Kronovi goal, but that one's a close second.
It was just a wonderful shot from GarrettG. Perfect touch. A very finesse hand required. And he nailed that one. The best part was Illusion didn't believe it at all.
Yeah.
He saw Garrett jump up the whole way.
He's like,
he's not hitting that.
No.
He's not hitting this. No way.
Look at that.
And he goes, oh my gosh, you're kidding.
You actually did it. Garrett's like, presents for everybody. Here you go. Man, yeah, Justin's pass really solid too. Garrett coming out of the net. There's so many reasons why that shot's hard. Like if he's sitting in the corner and goes up, that shot is difficult. But he's coming
managing momentum
out of the goal. Yeah. Like, there's just so many different physics and vectors involved, and air pressure, and where is Mars right now? So, he had so much. Just get the calculators out. That guy's amazing.
But yeah, you see Turbo here at the bottom of the scoreboard, 194.0001 shot. That's literally all he did. But the best part is he was never out of position. He always went for a challenge when he needed to. He maybe put him in one weird spot where he just mistimed maybe one challenge. But it's like, Turbo strikes me as like, you remember Dignitas, right? Dignitas with Turbo, K-Dot, Violent Panda.
Yeah.
Everyone goes, man, Violent Panda, he never does anything.
Yeah, no.
Turbo's the new Violent Panda of NRG.
He's the new Fireburner. This is kind of how Fireburner works too. He was an enabler. I'm going to sit back. We're going to play kind of a two-man offense almost on the sides, and I'm just going to fill in the gaps. It is working out here. I would love to see. The thing about it is, like, anytime Fireburner got the ball, I was kind of like, what's he going to do? This guy's really good, Like, he's the sleeper on the team. I want to see that moment where Turbo's like, yeah, I still can play Rocket League. You give me the ball, I can make this work.
Well, Turbo's a wonderful player for making the opposition respect him. He will go for a challenge and force you to tell you, what are you about to do?
I do like your description of forcing their hand. Like, just like, show me what you're about to do. And there we go. Hey, watch this. You're gonna see a Season 5. Look at that. RLCS Season 5 World Championship title. You guys can see it there.
Times the challenge, notices Atomic misses, and Illusion sees Atomic miss that ball, and the near post is the immediate option. And Turbo Pulsa says, cool, you've given up the back post. I'll take that.
And a goal. A lead early for NRG in Game 4. They won Games 2 and 3. Win this one, they'll take another victory.
They have spent a lot of time trying to bump Turbo. Last game, parking, or just sitting on his camera, there definitely were a lot of times it was Illusion or someone else trying to just push Turbo out of position.
Illusion up. Now back down Justin to the corner. And flying high for this one. He left the ground before the ball bounced, I'm pretty sure here. This is insane. Watch this. Yeah, Look at that. He left the ground. It bounced 2 times.
He read it perfectly.
That's insane.
He read it perfectly.
Oh, my goodness. What is today? This is like my favorite day of Rocket League.
I wish I could hit the ball towards the corner of the pitch and know exactly which way it was going to bounce.
I know the next 2 bounces, and I know it's going to be right here in this spot in the air. And if my car is angled in this direction, the defense won't know what's happening. What a play. Just
transition.
Here comes Ghost. Can they find the goals? Not going to happen just yet. One thing I noticed from Ghost in week number 2, they're playing an all-dominance lineup. There's a few teams that do that. Rogue also is playing that way, and that gives them a lot of power on their shots, a lot of power in the air, a lot of power with some flicks. They're more difficult to control on the dribbles. And it means that their kind of midfield shot pressure seems to be pretty good. They're not shooting that much from the midfield this series. They're going for these infield passes. There was a great one, but that one off the crossbar, and Justin's got it, despite Garrett being demolished.
And see, like, Turbo just comes out there in the corner. He knows he can wait for Justin to recover and go for that ball, but he also knows Ghost is waiting. He just jumps across, pokes it into the corner. He knows they're not going to clear it. It's just to take away the first option from Ghost.
3:05 on the clock. Justin out into the corner, picking up boost, but being challenged by Illusion, and he'll get him. Open up some space here. Wins the challenge against GarrettG now. Atomic trying to make the play work. Memory up, puts this one on target, I think, but Turbo Pulses got it away. And back out to midfield. Here's GarrettG. Demolitions all over the place.
And Ghost have been going for those a lot. NRG's had to really pay close attention Trying to sneak one behind Turbo here out into the middle. A little bit slow on the pickup, and NRG should have plenty of time to find a hole here.
They did get a double commit out of them, but the demolitions on Atomic, it's probably not going to matter. With 2:30 left to go, halftime in game 4. Ghost yet to get on the board.
2 goals in the series for Ghost. They've had some wonderful pressure, just not enough to crack this such a tough defense for NRG.
Top 1. Evolution loft into the box, but nobody's going to be in position to make use of it. Justin is just going to buy so much time in the air. Now Evolution up against Turbo in the back. He's waiting it out, though, but that gives all of NRG time to move back onto defense. Well, it's not going to matter. Turbo can just tackle.
Evolution and Memory sort of had a bit of a hiccup on who was supposed to take that ball, because Evolution wanted to take that ball, take a wide cut, and then push the ball into the middle of a pitch, but he didn't realize Memory was coming up on him. And as soon as he did, he sort of hesitated and then just let the ball roll up to the sidewall, and a nice demo on Memory opens up a small gap in the midfield.
So interesting, it's just constant counter demos. It's like Ghost is like, we got a demo, we got to create some spacing. NRG's like, okay, we'll just demo you right back. What are you going to do? It's a 2v2 now. Here comes GarrettG over on the side. Justin demolished. Now Turbo up. In the challenge, Elution. Plays one down, Atomic's on the ground behind it. Thinks about moving in, but the ball's just too far away. He knows Garrett's got first touch. Turbo and Justin pinch this one up to Garrett. Is that shot on target? The midfield pressure continuing to build. Now Elution's touch, not the best. Turbo over to Garrett. Garrett thinks about turning around. Actually, Justin cuts back in. Confusion on the NRG midfield. With 1 minute remaining, though, NRG, they've had some flashy goals, some insane plays. And right now, the only team of the big 3 that looks like they're still firing.
And Atomic having to use a lot of boost just to try and stay with the play and keep possession for Ghost. Like right here, he's got only 30, so he can't like air dribble or set up an opportunity off the wall. Finally, a miss, and Elution can't. And Memory misses the touch, and Turbo pokes it through a gap.
Back out to midfield, 30 seconds remaining, down by 2. The ball's across the net. Elution's got it, but here's Justin up against Memory. Just going to play stall ball, keep it lofted in the midfield. There's Garrett with a shot. Elution's got the save, but saves are not going to win them this game. They've got to get this ball across midfield. They've got 12 seconds to do so, and with every second that passes, every challenge that goes NRG's way, it's just more and more over. 7 seconds left on the clock, and that one will do it. NRG take it in 4 games over Ghost and improve to 4-0 on the season. Currently, 11-0 in league play dating back to the beginning of Season 7.
Monsters. There's a reason they've been at the top for a long time. Despite the loss of Fireburner, you pick up a 3-time world champion. I mean, you don't feel like you've lost too much when you get a trade like that.
Man, that Justin shot. There was the Justin shot in this game. There was the GarrettG shot in the last game. There was the